So before the NBA season officially starts, I really wanted to get into my 5 predictions that I think we're going to see in the 2022 season. So starting off, I want to talk about Cleveland. Before Cleveland even got Donovan Mitchell, I think they were going to eclipse 50 wins this season and maybe even more. But with Donovan Mitchell, this helps them tremendously, obviously. I think that losing Colin Sexton is also a hidden benefit that we might need to talk about more because he did kind of cripple their offense, whereas Darius Garland, now pairing him with Donovan Mitchell, creates one of the more interesting backcourts in the East. And coming off their prior 40-40 win season, I really think they're going to see a lot more improvement in their roster, as with Garland previously mentioned and Mobley keep feeding off of their evolutions. This will also help Allen reestablish their defensive identity that kind of got lost in the playoffs with injuries. I think that Karis LeVert and Kevin Love also help alleviate scoring stress and can even be better spark plugs off the bench. And to be fair, there have been worse 50-win teams in history. Next up, I want to talk about the Sacramento Kings, and if they're finally going to be a playoff team, whereas the last time they made the playoffs was the 05-06 season. And finishing 30-52 last year, I think that adding Domantas Sabonis and learning their system, especially with adding talent like Kevin Huerter and Malik Monk, that can relieve De'Aaron Fox's offensive plate. I think we could even see them reaching 40 wins and competing for a playoff spot. The play-in championship is probably the ceiling, but hey, here we come. So the next topic of discussion I really wanted to get into is Ben Simmons, and I think he's going to play next season. He's reportedly told Stephen A. Smith that he is, and to be fair, it has been a long time, and to be frank, it's not like he's playing on a bad team demanding a ton from him. The Brooklyn Nets are more than capable of making the playoffs with or without Simmons, as we've seen before, so they could ease him into the role if they need to. And it's no secret that the defensive prowess in his game could provide immense help for the questionable availability that surrounds KD and Kyrie. However, whenever it comes to Ben Simmons, you have to remember that the past is the past. And after a surgery, it only leaves us fans more hopeful to see him back on the court in black and white. So next up, I wanted to talk about the 2 players that I think are top guys to win the MVP award this year. First off is Luka Doncic. I think Luka's going to have a James Harden type of year where he has Herculean numbers to back up incredible team success. Luka has shown MVP caliber play in the regular season and in the playoffs. So with a better team and more fluid roster surrounding him and his playstyle, I'm going to be interested to see how players like Christian Wood can affect how he plays. They were a 50-win team last year, with Luka having 28, 9, and 9. Great numbers. And with improving free throw efficiency and barring injury, I think that this is Luka's year to finally prove his MVP worth. Next up, I wanted to talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, whereas his team only got better with Chris Middleton returning. It's kind of harder to see Giannis not winning the East than it is, and vice versa. He almost did it last season, even with a lacking team performance and injuries in the playoffs. He averaged 30, 11, and 6 in the regular season, with 30% from 3 and 72% from the free throw line. His scoring and spacing on the court could become an even bigger problem for defenses if he unlocks that potential. We're kind of running out of answers for how to effectively guard this man, and Giannis is absolutely a threat to win MVP this year. So my last prediction for this year is centered around Defensive Player of the Year, and it's about another Boston Celtic who's going to win it. Nope, it's not Marcus Smart, it is Robert Williams. I think his defensive potential is through the roof, and Ime Udoka, the coach of the Celtics, sees this, capitalizing on 9.6 total rebounds per game, complemented by 2.2 blocks and 0.9 shares. Udoka puts him in the winning spots, as we see with the 3.9 defensive win share rating. I think this is the year where he takes a huge leap, especially coming off of the playoff performance on practically one leg in the NBA Finals. And if he continues to develop and progress defensively, he could become one of the scariest defenders in the league, if not already. Thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment. If you didn't enjoy the video, also leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys.